Now back to Let's Chat with Tita Gracie, only here on V81 Radio.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're back, and I'd like to bring back our guests, Rica Arambulo, Lynn Sherman, and Jeannie Tiongco with her forever date and Katindig. Hello, Rica and Lynn. I hope you guys, ladies, are enjoying tonight.
I was becoming so emotional watching these ladies perform. Oh my gosh.
Ikaw,
Yeah,
Rica.
you're so awesome.
It's great to hear you. It's
Yeah. Telling Jeannie that that last song
And you
brought back
my
so many memories.
memory.
Yeah. Anyway, it's important that makita natin yung mapakita sa ating mga kababayan all over the world that the Filipino jazz artist has a tremendous range and depth, no, in terms of repertoire, talent, and styling. Kasi ang jazz is about styling, no? A lot of it is styling and yung pag-areglo ng piece. What do you have to say about that, Rica? Baka her audio might have a to Jeannie. My question was, jazz kasi styling and yung emotion. What's your comment about that?
Actually, ang jazz kasi it's more of expression and lifestyle also. Medyo kakalimutan mo muna yung pop. Pag yun ka lang, naandun ka lang talaga dun sa mundong yun. You don't go out of it. Simula nung nag-start ako mag-jazz, hindi na ako nakinig ng pop talaga.
Saka parang transformed, no? When you listen to a song like Body and Soul, you're transformed to another time and place. Diba? Lynn, what's your...
For me, it's really interesting because, I've known both Rica and Jeannie in different, not really different settings, but in different times. And hearing them perform, it brings back memories. But yes, definitely jazz is it's self-expression, and it's just it's a combination of different things, isn't it? But for me, what's going on this whole evening, Gracie, has turned out more than just an evening of music. It's like for me. I remember when I first heard Jeannie, this was in Shangri-La Hotel, Jeannie, many, many years ago. And I was just blown away, right? That's my memory of Jeannie, and hearing her, perform again here. And then Rica, I mean, my goodness, I have her albums. And so that touches me in a different way too. But and then the song she sang was performed at my sister's wedding. So iba na naman. Yun yung ano sa akin.
Rica,
Everybody,
your whole take on this night's jazz presentation. Can you hear, Rica?
I'm just so amazed at the range, no? Yes, I can. Can you hear me? At the range, no? Of, you know what I mean? Like jazz stylings and and this and that. I myself, I cannot claim, di ba, to be some jazz authority. Who am I? My gosh. So anyway, I would like to call myself a student of jazz. I'm constantly learning. So so it's an ongoing process.
You know,
So there, but I'm so amazed at our you know, well, your guests are awesome.
you know, Rica, when it's not me, variety of each person's artistry. You all have that unique artistry you bring to your stage, and your
Yeah,
feeling and your depth, which shows the maturity of you artists. Maybe putting you in you know, a jazz genre show would put you in a box, because I know all of you are capable of more than that. And ako talagang dakilang fan ng ng mga artists na Filipino, no. When I was thinking of putting a jazz, I don't. There have been a lot of jazz shows I've seen, no? And of course, there's the international Manila PI Jazz, and then unfortunately, wala nang masyadong jazz sa radio. You know, I was thinking of having three different ladies, or three, and my dream was fulfilled, because without knowing it, you know, I struck upon this idea that would show a very interesting melange or mix of styling and depth and uh, repertoire that would, you know, to give kumbaga, give our audience a sampler of what Manila jazz can be like. No? And very seldom would you see that, because more often than not, on mainstream TV, you will get the latest pop, or, you know, rock. Hindi na masyadong nabibigyan ng pansin yung jazz, no? And being a jazz lover, I thought na this might be a good opportunity for us to have fun and just to share something, you know, beautiful and memorable. And the nice thing about it is that the show, Let's Chat with Tita Gracie, our episode, accessible to anybody who wants to watch it again globally, on Facebook in the Let's Chat with Tita Gracie fan page, as well as on YouTube. So our audiences in the US can watch it later on, kasi ngayon tulog pa yan mga yan eh. So they can watch it in other countries. And you can revisit the show anytime you like. And who knows, maybe we can have a similar show again. May part 2 pa to. So, you know, we have a few more minutes. Each one a chance to say something as a last message, or, you know, parting message to our audience out there, all Filipinos watching in Manila and in all parts of the world. I'd like to start off with you, Lynn. Any last message to our guests and to our hosts, and also to our audience?
Well, Gracie, first of all, thank you very much for having me. Thank you for having us. This has turned to more than just performing, well, talking and performing for you, I guess, because it you know, while I was listening, I had my own, I was reminiscing about, you know, when I last saw these wonderful ladies and you. So thank you very much for giving me this chance to connect with your audience and to have my own kind of sentimental journey as well. And when you
Yes.
said that we'll do this again, I'm like, yes, we'll do this again. Bad. But
Yes.
thank you. Gracie, Jeannie and Rica, it was really great to see you all.
Likewise.
Yes. Rica, any parting messages to our audience?
Because I haven't had really I'm an introvert, okay, and and my chances to interact come not too often, yeah, but I'm enjoying this, and I hope people are enjoying it as well because it's also therapeutic for me, kahit na medyo tahimik lang akong tao. Thank you for having me over, and I'm enjoying this.
Thank you. Thank you. Sana maulit. Rica, sana maulit.
Oo. Oo. Oo naman. Tawag ka lang.
And how about you, Jeannie? Any parting messages to our friends from all over the world?
Maraming salamat ulit, Gracie, no? Kasi hindi rin ako masyadong talkative na tao. conscious ako pag ini-interview ako. But I enjoyed this so much. Kami dalawa ni Henry, nag-enjoy kami. And of course, I'm really glad to see Lynn and of course my cousin Rica. Rica is my relative.
Yes.
So,
My dad,
kahit
Tiongco.
dyan lang, hindi mahipo, kayo mahal ko. Nakita ko naman kayo. So that's why I'm so happy to see you all sharing music. At saka, basta ano lang, pray lang tayo. This thing will be over soon. At siguro yan, pagbalik niyan, mag-concert na tayo, sama-sama tayong lahat.
Yes, yes,
Diba?
yes.
Let's have fun.
Yes.
And enjoy and thank the Lord. Diba?
Yes. You know, from the bottom of my heart.
Live gig ulit, live gig.
Oh, sige. From the bottom of my heart, talagang nagpapasalamat ako having the three divas of Manila Jazz and in the show tonight with the great Henry Katindig. Maraming salamat, Henry, for being there always. And maraming salamat, Henry. Thank you so very, very much. God bless the two of you. God bless you, Rica and Lynn. Give my love to Bond and hope next time kasama na natin si Bond. And, you know, friends out there, ladies and gentlemen, that has been a jazzy night with Let's Chat with Tita Gracie. And I'm so happy that Lynn Sherman, Rica Arambulo, and of course, Jeannie Tiongco with her forever date, Henry Katindig, joined us tonight. And as a parting message, I am truly grateful that given the pandemic situation, we are still able to reach out and share with our audience some of the best artists that Manila has to offer. And I'm so grateful that they obliged us by sharing their artistry, their music, their time, and their talent with us. And we from V81 Radio are so grateful to them. Now, just a few reminders because I know that tomorrow is the 1st of June and Manila will be operating now under GCQ. And a lot of people are going to go out back to their offices. The malls will be open. The streets will slowly be getting full, and people are going to go out, brave the pandemic, and go back to work or wherever they need to go to. But remember, I would like everyone to remember that they're opening the country or some cities because of the economy, not because there's no more threat of COVID-19. There will still be the threat out there. There is still no vaccine and there's still no definitive cure. So as a final parting message, I'd like to remind everybody to remain cautious, be mindful, and continue to guard yourself against the ever-present threat of COVID-19. And underneath all of this, remember that the best protection is God's protection. He is our fortress, our ever-present help in times of trouble and danger. He is constantly there, and remember that He is going to protect us from a lot of threats, COVID-19 included. So start your day with a grateful heart and a prayer to God that you and your loved ones will be protected from this ever-present threat, COVID-19. And finally, remember that the true measure of love is God's love, because God's love is truly without measure. And with that, I bring to a close episode 8 of Let's Chat with Tita Gracie. Join us again next week. Remember, 6 p.m., we're live on Facebook and on YouTube, and you can download the V81 radio app anywhere in the world and listen to our shows. Thank you and have a good evening. This has been Tita Gracie saying good night.
Leading personalities, representative insights, relevant current issues all together in a meaningful and delightful conversations as your social barometer. Let's chat with Tita Gracie. Let's chat with Tita Gracie. Sundays, 6 p.m. Hosted by breakthrough millennial boomer Gracie Venezuela. Let's chat with Tita Gracie. Only here on V81 Radio.